Hello, my name is Tara. Welcome to my channel. I will be doing April 2020 reading. This reading will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For those of you who've never been to my channel before, welcome. For those of you who've been here before, you may have noticed that I haven't done readings in quite a while. But given the circumstances that we've been given across the globe, many people are home and out of work and confused or are anxiety ridden, so I wanted to come back and try to aid in some of that anxiety and maybe lend some guidance for what is to come. And I wanted to also offer my services, as I'm going to leave my email below. If you guys want to book a private reading with me, you can do so there. But also I'm allowing people this month, if you have a one-question reading for me to draw a card for you, I'll do that for you completely free, just to kind of help people out a little bit. I'm sorry for the bright light coming in. It's just the sun's going down, but with the blinds completely down, you can't really see, so it's just going to be a lot of contrast. So anyway, I will be going into your reading now. And let me know, guys, if you want to leave a comment on how you've been dealing with what's going on. Maybe we can give some tips that other people may not have been open to before that may help others. So I want to just try to spread that and help as many people as we can at this time. Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, It feels like you're bored. I don't think you guys like not being in motion and not being busy. I feel Sagittarians like to feel free and like to do their own thing, which means they really like their freedom in all aspects. And I don't believe this time is making you feel very secure right now, as you don't have all of your freedom. Even if you do know that it's for the sake of others. So I think you're feeling a little bit apathetic, and you're not really seeing much of the light right now in this situation. But there is something that comes with that, which there is a lot for you to celebrate around you. So in the card, she's bringing the golden cup to him, and he just has his eyes closed to it, and it's like you're receiving treasures and you're receiving blessings, and you're just trying not to focus on the positive right now. And really, I think you need to just find a way to open your eyes amidst being pushed back by anxiety, by your schedule or your life being thrown off course from its usual regimen. But I feel that, you're going to put up kind of a bit of a fight for what you're passionate about. So you might be trying out a lot of new things. I think 7 is often like you're receiving your calling for something, which is why you feel the need to fight for it, and you're getting so many things like around you, drawing attention with the 7 of Cups. I believe you'll really start to feel drawn towards something that could really change your mood, and it might just be something that's keeping you busy, but I do feel like it's something that is creative. I really think that it's something that you've wanted to try to do for a while, but maybe you just didn't feel ready to before, but now this is the chance that you have to focus on something that's, not work or not part of your everyday routine as is. I think you're going to start to see the possibilities that are around you, but, not until after, not until you open your eyes to, like, this opportunity that it is. Ace of Swords. Four of Wands. Two of Swords. I think there's some truth that you've been holding back, or at least that you weren't really saying before. Maybe you just felt like you were trying to keep your feelings back because you thought maybe a fight would happen, but I think you're going to start to realize that as you're changing other things in your life, that there's, things within your personal life that also might need some adjustments. And I think when you revert back to that, the free self that Sagittarius is, and you start becoming more blunt as like you are known to be, I think that you'll find peace and a happy home with this Four of Wands. If you have a partner at this time, I think you're going to be honest with some of your feelings towards them, and this could be positive or negative, but I think whatever the situation is, if it is something that's negative, I don't think that they take it wrong. I think that they will adjust their behavior, and I think that you'll end up in like a positive, harmonious household. There is something that you know in your head and heart at this time that, honestly, for some of you as I read this, I will say that I think that you think that your head and heart want two different things, but they really want the same thing. For some of you, and this isn't for all, but for some of you, you might be with somebody that you just kind of feel is more of a friend, and I think when you're honest with them, the harmonious life will come from that. But I think it's only after the harsh reality of realizing that, like, it's not that you just feel like they're just a friend, you just don't feel the same kind of love, but it might, you guys might both feel the same way. Now for others, I think it's that you know that you have to get this truth out to them. So those are the two, since this is general reading. Queen of Coins. Five of Swords. Ace of Coins. So, Queen of Coins is very generous with her money. She can be very lavish. She loves the luxuries of life. She loves to eat. She loves to cook. She loves, the sensual things, the things that you can touch, that you can see. She loves material things, but she's not as free spending as that of, Wands, the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Coins, I see, you've saved and you've made sure that you would be okay during something like this. So you're not really struggling for money. I feel like you have a sense of finance at this time. Perhaps if you are laid off, you're being paid, or maybe you just really have planned accordingly, basically. So you had, this backup. So you're kind of feeling content in that way. And I think that with the Five of Swords, you're starting to focus again on, maybe some betrayals that you've had. It could have also been with something at work. I feel like someone didn't do the right thing by you, and I think you're realizing that whenever this situation is over, that I think you're going to get a new job, or you're going to look for a new job or a new opportunity. You may also receive a sum of money that could help you at this time with the Ace of Coins. I feel like this is like a blank check, you know, in the way that it's kind of just giving you a sense for a new start. You might have also tried to move at this time, which, you know, is a very strange move for some, but, you know, maybe it was just something impulsive, because you guys do things very impulsively, and it happens to, you know, end up in your favor. Like, this is the golden ticket to being the most you can be. So I think that's a really positive reading. Actually, you're probably the most positive out of everyone that I have read for. Even though there was a bit of the, you know, feeling bored in the beginning, I think like a lot of things will start happening for you. Maybe because you make them happen. But yeah, I think that was good. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Coins. So I feel that you will be working with somebody else and with somebody else's ideas to try to, you know, put a happy household together, or, you know, to finish a project or to learn a new skill. I think there is a very creative contribution that comes from this. I think that for some of you, this might just be like a new, like you starting a new job, and then these are like your new colleagues that you're working with. I don't know, I felt the need to say that. That might be a little weird, but that is how I felt. So I will pull one more card for you guys, because you're reading it a little bit quicker than the others. King of Coins. Yeah, so I do feel for more of you with this, with the King of Coins and you being the Queen of Coins before. I think that you are with a very stable partner right now, and someone really has your back behind everything, and they're really caring, and also kind of well off, and they have very similar, you know, taste to you. This could also be an earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But it is a masculine energy. As I said, you are the, you know, feminine energy at this time. We both have polar, you know, energies within us, and I think we kind of fluctuate based on our emotional or, you know, emotional or spiritual needs at that time. So I think at this period you're in a more feminine, go with the flow energy, and you'll meet someone who is that polar opposite at this time, and that could be really harmonious. The bottom of the deck now is the Ten of Cups. So my final say to you is everything will work out the way that it's supposed to. So I think you guys are surprisingly in a good time. This could be because Aries, you know, you're fire and they're fire. So when we're in Aries time, it's like you feel more yourself. But I see things going well. And if you are experiencing anxiety or feeling cooped up and like you don't have your freedom, I think meditating is a great way to get to work through that. And Headspace right now has some free meditations that you guys could try if you wanted to help yourselves. So it's not a sponsor, but I just think that they could be really helpful. So I hope you have a good one and you enjoyed your reading, and I'll see you guys next month. Thank you.